Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Alfia's world, where it's not just my world but it's your world, and for the most part it's God's world, so stay blessed and don't be stressed. If you're new here, hi, my name is Alfia, and if you're not new here, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you guys my garden. It's going to be a garden tour for July. So like I said, my name is Alfia and I have a garden in Georgia growing zone 8. So I'm going to show you guys what I've been growing, and I predominantly just grow what my family eats. And that's about it. So let's see what I have to show you. So this is the entrance. My husband has yet to put in the door. So yes, the deer have met my sweet potato and just my potato. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 containers of sweet potato, and they're actually coming back because they were all the way down like this one. So yeah, my husband's gonna get the door done because he sees that the deer are attacking my my plants. So here I have some cucumber seedlings for when my other cucumbers kind of die out. I'm gonna plant these in replacement of it. These over here are my potatoes. I planted these, I want to say maybe a month ago, so they have a ways to go. And then this is my tomatoes that I'm going to transplant for my fall tomatoes. They already got their true leaves, so that is great. And then this one over here it kind of sprouted up the other day, so I'm not sure. Maybe I'll save it, maybe not. This one right here, this is thyme. I planted her the other day and it actually is doing pretty well. And then here, this right here, starting with my ginger. This is ginger. And see, these are mushrooms. Guys, my new gardeners, these are mushrooms. They're probably toxic for you to eat, but they're actually good for the microbiology of the soil. That means that there's fungi that's growing and making nutrients more available to the soil. These are my marigolds that have been taken over, and you can't hardly see the actual pepper plant. So this is the pepper plant. This is the tomato plant back here. I think this tomato plant is kind of I think it's diseased. You see the yellow leaves. So I might pull it, I might not pull it, because I don't see anything new growth around it. And then in the back is marigolds. Here I have a tomato that I planted that is actually in succession. So that one has been in the ground since, I want to say maybe May or April, and these just went in last month. Then these are my my beans, and then marigolds, and then these are my peppers. So I have a pepper that's growing on here and a marigold in the front, and then these are my tomatoes back here. These are all determinate tomatoes. They're actually doing pretty well, I can say. They're doing pretty well. They're putting on the fruit that they're supposed to be putting on. They got a couple of flowers, so the heat hasn't been killing them too much. And I noticed that in the daytime when I come out, back here it's kind of shaded, so that's good. And then here are my beans that are producing beans. Finally, I've been stressing about them. Well, not stressing, but I've been worried because of I haven't been having good success with growing beans, but now I can probably say that I'm getting beans. And then back here is, let me show you guys, it's a little bit of a, right here there is, I gotta get this up off the floor. This is my tomato, so I think something's been eating it, so I'm gonna have to try to keep it up like this. I'm gonna have to put a pole in here, but that's fine. And right here this is a cantaloupe. I don't know if I'm gonna get any cantaloupe, but that's a cantaloupe. And then over here, I got to show you guys because it's kind of in the midst. I have a zucchini right here. Yes, I have a zucchini right here. Just realized it. This is a zucchini. So I'm gonna have to make sure it goes up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to train it, but it's growing. So this bed is my okra bed. These are my okras. I'm gonna get some okras very, very soon, but this is one here, one in the back, one over here, and one here. So it's doing pretty well, I can say about that one. Over here, this is like my compost bin area. I'm gonna be building this soil up, like I said before in my other videos, and I'm gonna put soil on top of it, and I'm just gonna grow out of it. It has very good soil at the bottom because the top part hasn't broken down yet, but for the most part, I'm happy with it because when I go underneath it and I try to turn it, I see soil and I see life. I see a lot of worms, bugs, pill bugs, you know, all kind of stuff for the soil. So I'm happy with that. And then this is my mint. This mint is doing really good, really well. Alex and I always come out here and clip for tea. And this plant, this is called a leaf of life. It's good for a lot of different ailments. If you see on the bottom, it's starting to root from the bottom. This grows really big, really tall. I had to transplant this out the other day, and it's doing pretty well. So here, this is my Scotch bonnet pepper. So this is my marigold right here, which is blossoming, doing really well. And my Scotch bonnet is finally pushing out peppers. Very happy with that. And then I put at the bottom, I put cardboard for mulch. So because it worked on another one that I have on another Scotch, so I say, you know what, Alfia, see if it works on here. And it does. And I can smell the Scotch bonnet. Wow. And there's so many other, y'all can see there's a lot of other flowers on here. A lot of flowers on here. A lot of flowers. So that's good. And then this here, this is also a pepper. I don't know if it's a Scotch bonnet, but I do know it's a pepper. It's got tons of flowers. Yeah. So it's got tons of flowers. And I did the same thing with the cardboard. And then this is a marigold right here. This is a raspberry bush. I haven't had great success with my raspberry bush, and it's okay. It's my first season actually growing raspberries, so I'm learning. Then over here, my raspberry bush is trying to reunite and getting with the pepper. This is a sweet pepper that I grew kind of late, and as you can see, mushrooms are growing underneath because I put rabbit manure underneath the cardboard just for fertilization. And then these are bunching onions that I put around them just for pest pressure. In here, this is my blueberry bush. This one is, and that one is. I didn't get any blueberries from these this year. This is on its second year, and this is on its first year. So I don't know what I did wrong. It's my first time, well, no, this is my second year learning about berries. So I'm learning. Yeah, maybe next year. This is my roselle plant. It actually is doing really, really, really well. Like you see, I put the cardboard around it just because I noticed that when you put the cardboard around the soil, it keeps it really cool. So yeah, I put it around it. So this is the roselle. It's doing pretty well so far, pushing out a lot of leaves, so that's great. So here, this is my comfrey. It's struggling. Struggling a lot. I am going to take it out of this pot and I'm gonna put it in the ground because I don't know why it's struggling so much. Some days it's struggling, some days it's green. I don't think it needs fertilizer, but I'm just gonna put it in the ground and see what happens. This is my sage. It's been flowering and then shooting out greenery for the past couple of weeks. So that's the sage. This bed I had to amend. If you are new here, I had to amend it, and it's doing pretty well. I'm pretty proud of it. It's got tomatoes, 1, 2, 3 tomatoes, and then I have peppers, sweet peppers, 1 here and 1 there. And then I have some basil plants here, and this is sage. That's basil, and over here is sage. I have a little bit of green onion or scallions that I put there, and I have some basil here. So this is pretty much all new. And then I have some onions that I put here, and I put here, and I put here, and probably all around the bed. So this is a new bed, like I said, but it's doing really good. I think it's going to be the one that's after these beds, because I planted it at the end, kind of like mid-season, when I realized that it needed more nutrients. So we're gonna move to this bed. So this bed, this is calendula, and I'm okay with it looking like this because it's got seeds. So the seeds are gonna drop, and then I'm gonna get this calendula for next season. And then this is a tomato plant that I planted, and then next to the tomato plant is a melon. So I don't know if this melon is gonna make it, but I'm leaving it. And then this is my tomato here that I have to stand back up because for some reason it's tilted. Yeah. And then here I have my beans that I planted from the other time, and these are my peppers that are going through a lot. These peppers are going through a lot. And then these are also my beans here, and my beans here, and more beans here that are flowering. And I have a tomato back here that I replaced because the other tomato wasn't looking so great. And this is my pepper that I have here that hasn't yet put on any type of, I have two peppers here, they're 2 and 1, so they can balance each other. And yet they haven't produced any pepper flowers yet, but that's okay. And then these are some beans, like I said, and more peppers. And this is my tomato plant that is producing, that I have to harvest. And this is my marigolds. These are beans. Over here is a pumpkin that has yet to start running. I think something's going on in the side of the bed. I did see some grubs in the season, and I don't know what's going on underneath. So there was one time where I did kind of dig down to put fertilizer down in there, and I saw one grub. So if you see one, that means it's probably another one. So I'm just hoping for the best, and probably at the middle of this season, or whenever I decide to transplant over here, I'm gonna dig it up a little bit more to see what's underneath. And here I put a tomato here. I have to actually train it up here. Yep. Yeah, I have to train this up here just like how I did the other bed so that it can grow up. These are all determined. I have all determinate tomatoes in my garden. These are also calendula. See the calendula seeds? I don't know if you can see that, but these are calendula seeds in here. Yeah, and once they drop, they'll create more calendula flowers. So that's why I don't mind if it's drying and dropping. This is parsley. So this went to seed, and I'm okay with it going to seed because I want parsley. Yeah, so I left that. I have to weed that, but I left that because I want the seeds. Over here, my potatoes that I have to harvest. Yeah, I have to harvest these potatoes pretty soon. Yeah. And then these are my tomatoes. These are for my church friend. I have to harvest stuff off of here before the birds get it. But every time I lean it up, it leans over, so I just left it. So that's this one. This is my rosemary. It's doing pretty well. Can't lie, it's been doing amazing. I don't have any complaints about it. It's been doing good. So this is one of my green stalks. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 green stalks. So I'm gonna start with this one. This is the raspberry green stalk. I think I have some peppers on here. Yeah. So I have my Scotch bonnet peppers on here. Yeah, all of these are Scotch bonnet peppers, and I think 2 of them are sweet peppers on the top, but the majority of it is Scotch bonnet. So I got my Scotch bonnet seeds from Humble Servant Homesteads, and they did great. So this is my sweet potatoes up here. They have a lot of flowers. They're doing pretty well. And then these are my Scotchies that are starting to give me fruit. Okay, yeah. 1 here. I think there's like 9 on here. So yeah, these are all Scotch bonnets that come here. And then this is marigold and mostly Scotch bonnet. This is my, what is this? I forgot what this is called. It's got a peppery flavor. I forgot the name of it, I'm sorry. This is a marigold. This is a marigold. And these are sweet peppers. No, these are Scotch bonnets? I think they're Scotch bonnets, yeah. And these are marigolds. This is Swiss chard. Yeah, this is also Swiss chard. And this is lettuce. This is lettuce. This is calendula. You see up here we have a pepper that is sprouted here, and then we have peppers all throughout the bottom part. Oh, nasturtiums. These are nasturtiums. Here they haven't flowered yet, but they're nasturtiums. So these are all my pepper plants, mostly Scotch bonnet peppers. And here, y'all see my cucumbers. There's a lot on here today. I gotta harvest them today. I have about 3 on here that I have to harvest. These are my cucumbers. They're doing pretty good, I must say that. Oh, I have more than that. I have more on the bottom too. Yeah, so these are my cucumbers. They've been doing pretty well. As I harvest, it's been growing. So yeah. And then this is my sweet pepper green stalk. So I have peppers growing here. I have a lot of peppers growing here. There's a lot of peppers here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Peppers, see? The peppers are growing. They're growing so much. So many peppers, guys. Many peppers. And then this is marigold. And then more. These are like, I think these are multicolored peppers. These are like a dwarf. I'm gonna save the season this time. I really like it. And then these are also peppers. All my bell peppers. 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 This is lettuce. Lettuce. Yeah. Yeah, let me see over here. Oops, cobweb. Peppers up here. Peppers. Oops, peppers. 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 All peppers. All peppers, guys. All peppers. 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 Yeah, they're all peppers. So this is doing really, really good. Really, the sun is starting to come out. Peppers galore. So I did these peppers, it's right there, February, I think it was February 27th, and they're called, see, can't say I don't label, 1 out of a million, big red. So these are red bell peppers. See how they're green? They're gonna change to reds. So now let's go to this green stalk. This green stalk I pulled a lot of tomatoes out of, but they're still doing well. The ones that are in there. So I have some tomatoes. There goes, look at one that needs to be harvested. And there's a bunch more tomatoes on here, if y'all can see. A bunch, look at that, a bunch more. Oh wow. Bye babe, love you. This is my basil. This is a calendula that's about to pop out, Yeah, then this is another tomato plant that is producing really well. This is a pepper plant that is loaded with peppers. Loaded, guys, loaded with peppers. So many peppers, like loaded. And then over here, this is the same tomato? No, I don't think so. Is it? More tomatoes under here. I have to harvest some. And then more peppers here. Let me turn this around. More peppers. More peppers. 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 A lot of peppers, guys. And then under here is tomatoes. Tomatoes. So that is this green stalk. This green stalk right here. So then my last green stalk and the final item in the garden is this green stalk. This I also pulled out a whole lot of plants because they just weren't doing well in the heat. So I pulled them out. So I only have tomatoes here, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Tomatoes. So you have to pick these tomatoes before the birds get to it. So we're gonna do a little harvest. Of some cucumbers and some tomatoes. I think the container that I got is too small, but we're going with it. Let's go to the next one. Oh, over here. Ooh, this is like stuck in here. Oh, got it. And anything that's like turning, like this one that's turning, I bring it inside. It'll change inside. It'll get red inside. Anything else in here? Yep, it's right here. One that's right here, red. See? And then another one over here. Yep. Next one. I think this one is bigger. I gotta probably go around for this one. Yeah, for this one. This one. And this one. I'll leave this one. Let it get a little bit more red. That's what we got so far. That's good. Alright, let me get the cucumbers now. So I have 3 designated plants for my friend from church. So some of them are already ripening, so I might go see her and take those. So guys, that is the tour. We got a little bit of a harvest. We got 2 cucumbers and some tomatoes. So I am going inside because my neighbor's dog is outside with no leash. So I am not trying to be friends with him. So that is the end of the video. So so please share your thoughts on the garden. This is his first summer, actually, the first summer of gardening. Is it perfect? No, but it's mine. And guess what? I'm getting food. So that's all that matters, right? So don't forget our 4 P's. Don't forget to pray, be patient, persevere, and you surely progress. And don't forget to be kind. Until my next upload, guys, I love you guys, and y'all stay blessed, okay? Bye.